What's going on, YouTube? This your boy King Abe here, back with another toy review. Got a triple threat coming at you here. Got Arcee, Ravage, and Dragstrip. Now, and of course, this Ravage is from the Bumblebee movie. Yep, it's not. Remember the last review where I did Soundwave and Hot Rod? This Soundwave. Remember, I still showed you the other Soundwave and his Ravage and Laserbeak. So this Ravage goes into this Soundwave, of course. So let's get a little started here. We're gonna start with Ravage, of course, since he's real small and everything. All tiny. Hello, tiny. So let's see. Here we go. Let me get zoomed in on him there and get a good look at him. So this, of course, is Ravage from the Bumblebee movie. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. As you can see, he's got some really good movement here. Pretty much, yeah, and a lot of it due to how he transforms in order to be compact and fit inside a Soundwave. As I mentioned in the last video, yeah, this is which I admit, when I first got him, it took me a while to actually figure out how to compact him for Soundwave, but I do have it now. Matter of fact, I had to sort of double check myself in order to make sure I had it right. So as you can see, you see all the different movements. You got a lot of bending articulation there. Of course, the legs don't turn or anything like that, but yeah, like I said, they got a lot of bending action there. Head doesn't turn, but he can look up and down, up and down, up and down. And of course, the tail wags, of course. You can shake your tail feather, if he had a feather on his tail. Get it? Shake your tail feather. And of course, he has little accessory weapons attached to him and everything. This was I think he did, especially these weapons he had on in the Bumblebee movie. I think he also had this attached to him there, and they are detachable. It's just to show you there. Should have probably showed them to you without the accessories and then put them on. Now you got to be really careful with them because of how small he is. These accessories are smaller still. Yeah, they can, if you're not careful, they can get lost, and you don't want that to happen. You want to have Ravage all complete with everything that comes with him. You don't want to be missing anything. So yep. So yeah, they are, but you can take them off. And let's bring in Soundwave here. I know I did show how he transforms in the last review, but we're going to show how Ravage can go inside of him, and he can do it. Now I haven't tried putting him in there in ship mode, but it shouldn't be too different. Especially, you know, considering under here, yeah, it shouldn't be too different. So let's go on and get him compacted up. You're gonna take this little piece and reattach it down here instead of up there. I actually think that this would be better down here, to be honest, than the blaster. The blaster would actually, in my opinion, be better up here. Of course, it would kind of keep him from being able to look up, so maybe that might be why. Maybe that's why they put that up there. Maybe if this was a little bit smaller, I think he could pull that off. Let me see just see something here. This one, yeah, that one can fit up there. Okay, so he can look up a little bit with this one. However, you got two of them, and yeah, it's kind of more meant to be on his sides there. Yeah, in the leg. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, you can reattach them to other area because they all fit in the same little peg, in the same little holes, as you can see. So there's that. So now you got that down here. Let's, of course, he opens his mouth. Forgot, which you saw that already. So you're gonna bring his head down till that snaps, and now we're going to raise up the legs. His legs. So, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, just trying to remember this here. Because this, see, okay, this is supposed to okay, yeah, it's supposed to, yeah, release. It's kind of a little stuck in there, but there you go. Yeah, you release that. Bring this on down. Fold that in. And now we're going to raise these up out of the way for a second. Oh. Hope I don't end up hope YouTube don't end up trying to copyright claim this because of that. Oh no, he played Charlie Brown music. Copyright claim him, copyright claim him. So we're going to take this and connect that in here. Fold that in the same as the other leg. Connect in there. Now this is something you definitely want to make sure you get right here. There's a certain way to now you do have to keep it pegged in there, but there's a certain positioning that you want this to be in for the sake of the front legs. And I think it'll be easier when I go on and bend them in. Let's see. Okay, so another little peg for that. So I did. Let's see. Right. Right. Okay. Right in. See right there, that little hole right there, and then insert it right there. Yep. See. So it's already. So I actually got it right. I actually had it wrong when I was trying to figure it out this morning to sort of recap what I had already learned. To kind of recap there. Let's see. Okay, so this side is right. Yeah, gotta push this back a little bit here because it has to be exactly precise if you want to fit them in Soundwave. Take that in like so. And there you have them all compact up. Of course, he doesn't look like a tape cassette, obviously. Then again, they were still on Cybertron. So, okay, yeah. Obviously, he's not going to look like a tape cassette and then change it to his Panther mode like the other one. But the fact that he even does this is a plus. And also, even inside of Soundwave, he can store his weapons. This was something I actually learned from looking at another toy review, because I was wondering where you put these when he's in this form, much like the other little piece underneath the tail that I reattached there. So yeah, I was kind of worried about that, you know, the storage for these weapons and, you know, them getting lost. Let's see, I think it might be the wrong site. There we go. So yeah, apparently gotta put them on a certain side. There we go. Yep, so you put them like that. And as for this actually, when he's in that mode, can go in Soundwave's little cannon like that. Nice little attachment. We're gonna leave it off for right now. We'll reattach it to him in robot mode because I think it looks better when he's in robot mode. But that's where you can keep it. So now let's see if we can let's fit him in here. And let's see. Oh yeah, other side. Like putting the tape in the wrong way, and fits in there real nicely. Especially that's one reason why it's so important to have the feet positioned exactly right. They cannot be off even by an inch, because then he won't be able to fit in there. And as you can see, it's a perfect fit even with those two accessory weapons. And like I mentioned before, this can attach on to Soundwave's weapon there. Now they say the guy looked at for the review of Ravage, he say that Ravage is supposed to be able to just slide out easily, which I think for his it must have worked. I guess mine must not must be kind of really snug in there more than usual. But if that happens, this all if you can't let it, if he won't slide out easily, all you basically do, you come back here and just put your finger so you can see them right here. Open that up and push them right back out, just like that. Easy peasy. Nothing to panic. So let's put them back in there because I definitely want to eject them out of Soundwave and robot mode. So give me just a second. So we got them all transformed and everything in his robot mode, and like I say, that that extra weapon from Ravage goes right here, just like I showed you in his ship mode. And it to me, it looks a lot better when he's in the robot mode there, attached to him like that. Matter of fact, you can even, this was something I didn't think of until just now. Since you have this little thing going on, you could put it in his hand like so, and makes a really good little hand weapon like that there in that form. Zoom, zoom. Yep. Of course, I guess it's the attachment is better made for back here, but that's just a little something that came to my mind there. Yeah, but there you go. Like so. Of course, you can raise that up, and of course you have to do what he did in the movie. Dun dun, Ravage, attack. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's try it. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, let me have that already open. Take two. Dun dun, Ravage, attack. And then of course, you know, he would stand up, Soundwave. And then of course, don't worry, I'll pick it up in a minute. Ravage would come all unfolded and everything, trying to do like like they do in those back in the day, had those Transformer commercials. They would show them being transformed and fast paced there. Not exactly cutting it there, but it is fun to try that though. Yeah, so yeah, of course there you go. I'm like, and of course, like I mentioned before, take that. Better off up here. Despite my opinion of down there, I guess logically speaking, it's better up there. Put that in there, and yeah. Oh, there's this other weapon right here right here by my foot. Put that right there in on the other leg, and of course, Soundwave, if you be so kind, give him his I guess you could call it his belly blaster. Bitty blaster. And of course, open up his mouth because he's ready to attack. Just like he did when Ravage sent him out against Optimus Prime there on Cybertron. And they were finna go at it there. And then, of course, all the Decepticons kind of had Optimus surrounded. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Bring his legs. I'm trying to create the illusion of him coming out of Soundwave there, like I did in a picture I took earlier before starting this video. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you get that little illusion. Pretty cool there, pretty fierce. So that's Ravage coming out of Soundwave, of course. Not bad at all. Especially once you kind of figure out how to compact them and everything takes a little bit of rearranging of the accessories, but it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth picking up to add to if you get the Soundwave from Bumblebee. Yeah, definitely get this guy as well. Now let us move on. I'm going to keep him up here for a minute because we're going to talk about Drag. Oh, and also one other thing. This not really anything to do with the review, but yeah, you see the size comparison there with Silverbolt. But and of course, I used to for some reason I just started doing this. Oop, that one didn't quite. Let's try with the other missile. But Soundwave is not very easy to fall over, even with those missiles. So, yeah, Silverbolt had to fire several times before I think eventually he did fall over. But yeah, it took like a lot of missile fires to do it. And I'll pick up the other missile after the review. I see where it's at, so don't worry, it's not going anywhere. So. Oh, and one more thing. One more thing, as Uncle from Jackie Chan say. One more thing. Yeah, Optimus Prime, of course. I brought him in. Simulate that Ravage attack. Yeah, I had to do that little scene. So let's take him away. And let's bring in Dragstrip. As you can see, he already got his... Yeah, I'd be meaning to have them without the accessories and then put them on later, but you just saw it now, so... So there's Dragstrip. Get a little closer look. Sort of a race car Decepticon. Kind of was surprised that he's a Decepticon, but okay. Guess the Decepticons must have wanted somebody that could race with one of the Autobots, I suppose. Don't know what that's all about. And then, of course, you have his weapons can attach there that he would use later in robot mode there, which these being attached up here sort of reminds me of Bumblebee in his vehicle form back on Cybertron in the Bumblebee movie when he had the little blasters pop out of him and everything before he transformed to his robot mode. Yeah, it's like, where's B-127? Sorry, Optimus. Sorry, I'm a little late. I ran into traffic. Optimus. Had to go to the Decepticons attack. Yeah. Okay. So, of course, now the reason I still have Ravage hanging around because this is something that I just sort of did when I was just kind of playing around with them after I first got them. Ravage riding on Dragstrip. Yeah. Yeehaw! And which with the guns, with the blasters that Ravage have, it adds more firepower to Dragstrip. So now that he's shown off with that, we can move Ravage out of the picture for right now. So wheels roll really good, as you see. Sort of reminds the way these wheels are attached. Well, all of them really. The wheels sort of remind me of Tinker Toys a little bit there. Anybody ever played with Tinker Toys when they were little? Yeah, sort of kind of resembling of that there. And boy, that was a pretty good staple of my childhood, the Tinker Toys. So let's take these off and get him transformed. He's already trying to transform as I was taking those off. So yeah, so this is what you're gonna, and you see how he can move, he can do this here, which is pretty cool there. So kind of come down here. Man, this would be kind of cool here. And also, well, I guess you want to do that part later. So do that. pull that out. And then, of course, then, oh, or better yet, you could go on and do this now. Like, yeah, just as you're putting them back in. Yeah, now, sort of like say the Blue Centurion when he formed in Power Rangers Turbo. I guess you could say like a evil version of the Blue Centurion. Evil! So, yeah, raise that up as you just saw me do. Be sort of moving these outward so you can release his arms. And get the other one here. This one's moved. Oh, there we go. And also take that out. And same with the other sides, kind of wedged in there a little bit there. Come on, there we go. Go get that other side here. Move these around, and yeah, so I'd have to kind of. I probably should have. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. It's kind of getting stuck on the arm pieces a little bit there, so let's see. I'm trying to move them out of the way here without. No, I don't want to tear the thing off. Okay. Yeah, they kind of. Unless let's see something here. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So so you might want to move this first, then move the arms. Otherwise, it's going to get stuck like that. So now you just learned from a little blooper there of what not to do. Sort of like a good idea, bad idea moment from Animaniacs there. And now I'm going to flip the head out. That way you can do this. Kind of attach it into here. That kind of will lock your arms in place a bit. And then of course, turn it around. And there you have Dragstrip. Oh, almost forgot. Flip these little ends around. And there you have Dragstrip in robot mode there. And of course, with his weapons all together. There we go. Articulation wise, he moves all the way around. His arms 360. Head can move. I think a full 360. Yes, a little difficult with these little shoulder thingies, but yeah, he can do this all the way around. Sort of causes you to move these out of place a little bit, but then you can move at the waist. 360. And of course, legs same way. Bend at the knee, bend at the feet. Especially because of the transformation. Same with the other. There we go. Yep. Oh, this kind of came out of place. So, all around, he's not too bad. Other than the fact that he's a Decepticon for some reason. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they had a Decepticon race car. Cause yeah, he looks a lot like a race car in his vehicle form. It's kind of seemed like an Autobot thing, but then again, yeah, they if you've seen the G1 cartoon as well as even the movie, they've had Autobots and Decepticons of many different forms, sort of like how, you had Soundwave as a Decepticon tape cassette player, and I think in the movie, the Autobots introduced a tape cassette player of their own. I think it was Blaster, so, yep. So that's Dragstrip, move him to the side here. And Arcee. Now you're probably thinking maybe we should have done Arcee first, the whole thing of ladies first. But this concept is more of saving the best for last, and I feel like Arcee is the best out of what we're featuring in this review. Arcee is the best. So we'll say the best the best for the last. Yeah, and as you can see, got a little kickstand. Kind of allows her to stand. Pretty good little motorcycle here. I think this is how she looked in the Kingdom series. The War for Cybertron trilogy. You know, Siege, Earthwise, and Kingdom. So I think this is how she looked. She was, I think she was also the love interest of Optimus, as I remember from seeing it for the first time. So yeah, Arcee, yeah, she was, kind of had a thing going on with Optimus Prime there. Ooh, excuse me there. So, wheels not, the wheels not, this one is really good roller. Yeah. This one, it's okay. And I think a lot of that has to do with because of what happens in the transformation there. Which they both end up having to do the same thing in the transformation, but I don't know, I don't know, something, maybe just this wheel got a better spin than this one. I don't know what happened to the back wheel, but anyway, it's not a big deal though. These can come off right here, these little accessory pieces. In robot mode, they will come together to form a shield, so we're gonna put that to the side for now. So yeah, you see how she looked without that. And another one we brought in for this is Black Arachnia. Reason I brought her in, since we all know she is the like Dinobot, she is another one of the Prez that switched over to the Maximals. In her case, because of Silverbolt, and the reason, of course, Dinobot switched over to the Maximals at the very beginning of the show is because he felt that Megatron was a butthole and was like, you know, forget you, Megatron. I'm gonna go over to the Maximals and help them slag ya. So that was that. So this was something else I discovered when playing with them, was having Black Arachnia ride on Arcee, which actually is a pretty cool feat. So you got way you got to position her to make this work. But this is actually a pretty cool feat, especially as some would say, girl power. You know, have the, you know, they say have your, because you know Black Arachnia is one bad girl. Like she say, even when she's a Maximal, she's still a bad girl. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I did this here. Yeah, come on. Okay, so I'm trying to take a little while to get position on there. That's raising everything up here. She's so bad. She's so bad she don't want me to get on here for the camera. Like Arachnia! Or as Tarantulas would say when she first appeared, here she is, Black Arachnia! Black Arachnia, terrorize! Ooh, be still, my spinneret! Boy, Tarantulas was not being subtle at all. Even Megatron saw through it. I say, okay, that's probably the best I'm gonna be able to get. Cause I want to get like her hand like she's driving the motorcycle. And also firing her blaster at the same time. So yeah, you got this effect. And I think I posted some pictures of this up on Facebook. So I might, if I remember to do it, I will try to post them here. Post some of them on YouTube there to show you, along with Ravage on Dragstrip. But yeah, you can get this effect. Girls riding together, fighting together. You know, it's pretty cool little feat there, if I say so myself. And you could even, if you better yet, you could keep let's say we could keep the weapon in. You could even do this little feature. You remember how her spider legs would sort of shoot out little projectiles of their own there when she, yeah, which was kind of cool there, especially especially was kind of humorous in one scene when Silverbolt was like, lest you forget, you were originally a maximal protoform. Don't even go there. So, saving me was indicative of your noble heritage. So, obviously, I said drop it. Just admit there is a spark of goodness deep inside you. And then... Ding, 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 ding. Shall I elaborate? Perhaps not. So you get this effect, yeah. Yeah, she can fire her spider legs while she's riding Arcee. Have quite a bit of firepower packing on these two. So that's a cool little feat there. To, definitely try out with your toy. I'm just gonna take one other picture of it real quick there. Excuse me a second there. I'm gonna take that. This looks really cool. Yeah. There we go. All right. So now that I've showed that, let's get Arcee transformed to wrap this video up here, so I can get on to some other stuff there. So first off, you're gonna take you're gonna split the wheels. That's now I guess that's one reason why this wheel wouldn't run, but yeah, I still don't get it with the other one. But oh well. You might kind of have to really wedge your finger or your nail in there. Let's see, maybe Black Arachne can, oh better yet, maybe it might I thought maybe there was a part of her that could kind of get in there. Let's see, kind of get a little, there we go. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna open that up. And yeah, this does come off, but it'll reattach. It's probably better to take it off during transformation. Especially since you have to pull this up and over. Let's go on and get the arms out. And sort of bring these pieces in. Raise them up. And we're going to swing this all the way around. Do like that. Oh, better yet, yeah, do like... oh yeah, okay. Kind of raise this. Oh yeah, that. Okay, that's why. Okay, gotta raise that little piece up. And of course, raise this as you're bringing that down. Leg or foot opens up. And the same with the other. Foot down, foot out. Sorry about covering it like that, but there you go. Ring. It's not really too hard once you start changing it, especially once you figured out pretty much like I mentioned with Soundwave in the last review. Now this does tend to come out. It doesn't. I don't think it doesn't seem like it really locks in. Where it, can just permanently stay. It will kind of come out, but that's not really a big issue because it comes out. Just push it back in, turn her head around, and of course, as for this back here, you can leave this back here. It's gonna open the wheels up. If you leave it back here, it sort of makes her look similar to how. Just a little bit similar to how we saw her look in Rise of the Beast, the trailer, when they showed Arcee there. Only difference is she's a different color, because this is, I think, more of how she looked for the War for Cybertron trilogy. And then Rise of the Beast, of course, and also Bumblebee, she's kind of pink. Somewhere, I think she started off kind of pinkish, and then they kind of switched to sort of a cross between pink and red there. What do you guys think about that? But anyway, let's see. You can reattach this. There's a certain way you have to do it. Yeah. Kinda. Let's see if I can maybe just raise the wheels up first. Yeah, try that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so do like that there. And that really... Stop texting. No texting during all this. Let me turn my sound down. Yeah, don't worry, I can see the vibration. If it starts ringing or something like that, I'll be able to look over and see it. So I still won't miss any calls there, but that was a text alert though. Yes. Turn that sound off like a movie theater. Please silence your cell phones. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, pretty much like I say, the back, except for this part, not completely sure how that have to take another look at that trailer again. I have looked at it more than once, but yeah, I take a look again to just to double check on how that part looked on Arcee. But I do know these wheels were sort of up on her like that, close to that. So yep, we got Arcee. Not bad looking at all. Articulation wise, she can somewhat move her arm all the way across, somewhat, because you got the backpack back there. Bend at the elbow. She her joint and like, oops. Okay, now that reminded me of Bo Peep from Toy Story 4. Yeah, when like okay, but it comes right back on, and no, it doesn't. And no, you don't need tape to put it back on. It just pops. Yeah, she's got a lot of loose joints. That's the only kind of nitpick with the Arcee figures, that a lot of her joints kind of be loose at times and will come off. Be wary of that. But again, it's not really, it's not something that's like, oh, I don't want to get that Arcee figure now. Don't get that. No, it's not to that point. It's just a little something to be cautious of when you get Arcee. I still recommend you get the figure. Don't, actually, out of the Autobots, especially the female Autobots, I actually recommend her over Alita 1. And I don't have anything against Alita 1 as a character, but for a toy figure, I like Arcee a lot better. Because Alita 1 seems like her toy seems a little more fragile, and Arcee is not quite as fragile. She loosened the joints, but she's not. And yeah, like the arm came off, but they can reattach. And not saying that the other figures can't do that too, but it just feels like Arcee is more durable there. Like she feel like Alita 1's figure is more kind of, still not saying she's not strong, but not as strong as Arcee there. Yeah, sort of like because I think Alita 1 is sort of like the healer of the planet, or the one that sort of kind of like the Nurse Joy of Cybertron, in my opinion there, from the impression I got of her. Yeah, so, but Alita 1, Arcee here is like the Officer Jenny of the Transformers universe. Yeah, she ready to get in the action, like Wonder Woman. So yeah, she can turn at the waist if you kind of do, well, maybe not that. Okay, well she kind of, if you do this, she can turn at the waist. Yeah, do like that there. Bend at the legs somewhat, just a little bit there. So yeah, that's pretty much all and also head can move all the way around. So that's pretty much it for the movement. Let's get her accessories here. You got these two pieces here. Connect them together and you make her shield. You can attach it right in there. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, attach it right, or you can put it, oh, maybe not. Yeah, Yeah, I think it's better like that. Yeah. I heard something there. So yeah, it's sort of not too bad. Not too bad for the shield, you know, kind of. I guess that kind of could work, you know. Or if you want, you could. I think you could succeed in getting it in her hand. Let's see, maybe. Yeah, it's sort of. Yeah, and then she could sort of throw it like Captain America. Whoa! When Arcee the Autobot throws her mighty shield, all those who oppose her shield. Oh wait, let me start. When Captain Arcee throws her mighty shield, all those who oppose her shield, this must yield. All those Decepticons who oppose her shield must yield. Unless you're playing the bomb or some ISIS. Okay, I'm sort of. That's okay. That wasn't the original version. I kind of was thinking in terms of how they sang Captain American song in the He parody skits there, which was kind of funny. When Captain America throws his mighty shield, all those who choose to oppose his shield must yield. Unless you're a plane or a bomb or some ice, then you choose to take a nap, because the ice seems nice. When Captain America throws his mighty shield. Classic. Hey, I'm Captain America. I can sock old Hitler in the jaw. Yeah, just make sure someone else pilots the plane to get me there, right? Oh, boy, that was funny. And, of course, they added in a few lines like, or Brainwash Buddy, or Spider-Man. Think you don't necessarily have to yield. Please stop, for the love of God. Wait, whoa, look, Cap hates musicals. What are you, Hydra or something? No, why would you say that? Because you said Hail Hydra in a comic once? Yeah, no, seriously, there was a comic of Cap with Hydra, so that joke makes a lot of sense there. So anyway, didn't mean to get off topic there, but yeah, you can do that. Yeah, do like, but it's according to the box and everything, it's supposed to attach on her arm. But yeah, it can somewhat attach in her hand if you want to do something like that. It attaches. It might not attach too well in her hand, but yeah, like I say, it is something. Yeah, so yeah, there is that. Oh, something else I was gonna say on her. Oh yeah, she does have another weapon. If you reach in here, detach that out. Now you just have that left. You can take that. Now you probably want to leave it up for just a second to get in her hand. Put that in her hand like so. And then bring these down. And you sort of have, I guess they're going to be like, I guess they're sort of like wheel blades or something like that. I guess that's supposed to be the gimmick. And it might, or maybe she'd do like Dinobot and they could help her fly or something like that by spinning them around. Maybe that's why the spinner action is a lot better. Not completely sure how that would work, but these little holes right here, for me, I just pretend that she's shooting lasers out of it there, because why not? I mean, always cool to have a laser blaster. If I have a laser. So, yeah, there is that, and you can. There's one other thing. I don't think the instructions say anything about this, but this was something that I just discovered. I know the Michael Bay Transformer movies 1 through 5 are not that good, and please, dear God, let Bumblebee be the reboot of it. So yeah, because I know Rise of the Beast is supposed to continue from Bumblebee. So yeah, let's go from there and just completely forget about everything Michael Bay showed us in the previous 5 movies. The first Transformer movie was okay, but yeah, not so good now when you consider what the sequels led to after that. So yeah, not really not really high enough to say a work of art. So at least in Michael Bay's case, yeah. So, but going, you remember how those of you who've seen Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen, there was Arcee. You turn it around like that. There was a when they had multiple Arcees in the movie, not just one. They call them the Arcee twins or triplets or whatever. But they had multiple Arcees, and you see attached this here. Oh, come on. Thought I heard somebody at the door there. But yeah, you had multiple Arcees, and yeah, it's kind of tricky trying to get these holes lined up, I'm telling you now. Let's see, sorry about that. Bear with me, folks. Bear with me. But in Revenge of the... There we go. Now it's starting to remind me of when Dropkick and Shatter were driving me crazy. There we go. Okay, so... I know a lot of us don't like the Bayverse, and I think Arcee probably agrees with a lot of you, because that's why she was giving me a hard time. But there was a scene, yeah, they had, when the Arcees transformed to robot mode, they were like this. It sort of makes you think of Thrust from Beast Machines there. Take that as you will, but remember, Thrust Overdrive. Yeah, and yeah, that was okay for thrusts and all. But yeah, I don't think that was such a good idea. I mean, it kind of looks cool. I could see, like, just say maybe she's trying to escape, but she don't want to go fully into motorcycle mode, so she could, do this to sort of, go faster and still be able to fire her weapons and stuff. So that would be a good option. But the thing I don't like about in Revenge of the Fallen is this was the only robot mode for her. She didn't have where she could, walk on two legs and just use this as maybe some little temporal option. No, this was robot mode. Yeah, that being the only thing for robot mode was not a very good choice, Michael Bay. So, and yeah, I know Thrust had this going in Beast Machines, but even though that does look okay, even though it's not that it doesn't look good, it's just not a very good thing when this is your only robot mode, especially, and like I said, this is not official for this Arcee. This is just something I did, found I was able to do, so I'm going to put her back how she's supposed to be. But yeah, But I think it's better if you at least give them the leg option and, then, they could just do that as a temporal option, not as a permanent thing now. And then I think Rat Trap had that sort of wheel thing going in Beast Machines too. And let's see kickstand, yeah, that's why. But Rat Trap had that going in Beast Machines, but at least he had two wheels though. And of course, one of the issues with toys like this on wheels, when they have to stand up on like one wheel like that, it can be very hard for them to stand up there. Unlike, with a car where it has all four wheels and has more stability. But yeah, it's not a very good stance for the toy models there. So, anywho, so that's Arcee. As you see there, put her back there. Get her straightened up a little bit there. Okay, so there's Arcee with her blaster and everything, and of course, like I say, had Dragstrip. So hope you guys enjoyed this and everything there, guys. If you like what you saw, despite a few nitpicks here and there, if you like what you see, be sure to like, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and also be sure to check out our available comics. Let's see, I'll put that on this side. Our available comics and everything, and also support us on Patreon. Oh, and yeah, probably should just do like that there. Yeah, since these two are supposed to be dating, Optimus and Arcee. Yeah, my dear Arcee. Oh, Optimus Prime. Yeah. So guess I could just throw these two in the mix, I suppose. There. Try to get a little group shot here. Yeah. Oops. Silverbolt, you. Ooh. How does Black Arachnia put up with you? Yeah. Yeah, do a little group shot there. But yeah, like I say, definitely like, share, subscribe, buy comic books, and also support us on Patreon. We would definitely appreciate that there. And also be on the lookout for our other videos as well. One thing while I'm getting this adjusted, I will one thing I definitely will share as well. There is going to be some special Christmas videos coming up, because I know this is December. Probably wondering, like, when is he gonna put up Christmas, something Christmas related. We will have some Christmas videos, a special royal talk for the holidays, a very special holiday movie that's very memorable, as well as also a special holiday toy review. I'm not gonna say it right now, but you will be in for a treat when you see it. Yep, but it's definitely going to be very special indeed. So yeah, we got those coming up, as well as also some other new toy reviews that will be very surprising, and more Yu-Gi-Oh episodes, and also other videos as well, and comic book updates, especially when I get the first issue of Yamiya go out. So be on the lookout for those, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.